Hi, Erica Hope here to do a collective energy reading. I hope everyone is doing well and that you are remembering that you are an amazing divine being. I'm doing a collective reading, so just as per usual, if it doesn't resonate, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And even if you just get one message, you don't have to fit the rest of the message in to validate that. Okay, so I might be speaking about different storylines that are going on in the collective right now. So just take what resonates. And again, with the date, I just date them, but that doesn't mean that that's when they're relevant, because time is not linear, not really. It's infinite. Also, I was about to say, also, when I speak of masculine and feminine energy, I'm not speaking on gender. I'm speaking about the energies of, whoa. I think it's time to start. I'm speaking of the different energies and how they relate, because we all have both. All right. We're going to do just an overall energy reading. Something that you need to see within this energy for the collective. Show a message for the collective of the energy. Empress. Wow. Let's get a couple more for the collective watching. An energy to be aware of. Right? Full. There's a few of them, but I do want to look. Just in case. Sometimes they come back out. They just get stuck. Seven of Pentacles. See, I like this so far. It's like the Empress is the mother energy. It's the ultimate mother energy. It's creation, it's inspiration, it's culmination of, all the elements. And I also, Mother Earth is definitely, what I see when I look at this. The Fool is brand new. Brand new. It's like stepping out on a path without thinking about all the steps. It's beginning. Seven of Pentacles is focusing on your skills, focusing on what you like to do, really practicing, honing in. It's interesting. I have all these letters, and I had it, I hone. Anyways, I took it down just to put the high because it's kind of my thing. All right. Let's see what else. Overall energy. I do see the Mother Earth. We're refreshing. She's evolving. She's birthing anew. So 3 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, like looking back at all the collaboration is what I'm getting with this. Because I was about to say, with this, focusing on the talents, right? We got the Earth's rebirthing, focusing on talents. It's like we're being called to focus on our talents. And looking back at any collaboration that we have done with this new energy. Let's see what's underneath. 2 of Wands, 5 of Wands. There's a Hierophant. Yeah, see, the underneath, this is subconscious, this is underneath, this is kind of like the root of things. It can also be what led up to this. Two Wands is a choice. Choose your choices. This person has a wand. They're trading for another wand because they want to add on to their inspiration that they had, because that's what the wands are. It's the fires. It's like that inspiration. They want to add on to it. Five of Wands, though, it's like a debate. I don't know if you'd go so far as an argument, but it's a debate. There are some different people with different ideas. It's not one person. It's kind of a grouping. And the Hierophant is the traditional side of knowledge, that teacher, student of the physical. Not that the spiritual isn't involved, but it's more traditional. At least that's what it always says to me. But it doesn't mean that doesn't have to mean like institutions or what's the word I'm looking for? It'll come to me. So it's like this choice. There's this choice, but there's some debate about whether your inspiration fits into the narrative. That wasn't the word I was looking for, but this was another word that popped up. Narrative, like what you've chosen to do, or what you feel inspired to do. Maybe you haven't actually done it, but you feel inspired to do it. Maybe there's just been some undercurrents of like, well, how does that fit in? It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to fit in because it's new. As long as it works along with with the earth and the process and the flow of the universe. So yes, examining what has been happening, like the collaboration that has happened, maybe working in smaller groups instead of looking at the big group, because it really doesn't work. We can keep trying the same thing over and over again, but we really need to focus on what's going on with you and how you fit in and how that is helping the earth. By what you do, what you create, what you bring to this world. It doesn't mean like everybody has to go planting trees. I mean, that's great, but it's more like, what do you bring of yourself into this world that helps with the creation, right? What are your talents? And like, nothing's off the table. You could be an artist, you could be an accountant, like, that's not the point. Is what is your talent? What are you bringing to the table? What is your journey? What are you birthing? Right? It doesn't matter if it didn't fit into the narrative. That was the past. This seems to be, it's like one of the hooks, of, well, it doesn't fit into the narrative, or you need to have everyone validating that for that to be an actual thing, to be validated. Don't have to be. As long as you are enjoying it and you are doing it and it's not hurting anybody and you're bringing enrichment to the world, I mean, honestly, there's really no other qualifications. Let's see. A little extra. Anything else about the collective inner? Well, that one comes out a lot, right? Didn't want to go back down. Always important. Focusing, meditating, thinking about the things that are happening, but not in an overthinking way, not in like the Eight of Swords where you're just like trapped in there and you don't know. Okay, no, this is the meditative, focused, allowing the thoughts to form and to come and to leave and to learn what it is you needed to learn from them, right? the unchaotic, the calm, the see if they have another word about this. Yes. What is within? That light within the thoughts. When you're thinking a thought and that goes, yes, that is the one. Yeah. That is the small, still voice speaking to you, and it's confirming. It's all the affirmation you need. Yes. That is the only affirmation you need. When you are just thinking within yourself with your own thoughts in a calm, relaxed way, and you're not listening to the noise, and that thought comes, that little light, and you're just like, yes, that's it. That is the focus. That's where your focus should go, right? Not the noise. Not that you can't be paying attention to what's going on in the narrative, because there's other people living their own lives, and you really need to be consciously aware of them, obviously, but you don't have to keep battling. You don't have to keep trying to convince others of your ideas. Now, I also kind of see this card as like, because there's 6 is the balancer's victory, and so yeah, it is like a debate, but at the same time, what if all these people are just trying to see how their ideas work together? Instead of it having to be a division, it's how can we get these things to work together? How can we get our ideas to work together, right? It doesn't have to be one or the other, right? Everybody can have these. And underneath for the 6 Pentacles, see? Very balanced, give and take. I want to do before I run out of time, because I don't want a super long one right now. I like how this has gone, and I feel like that is a great message. I love this. Making magic is just symbols. Just give you a couple symbols for message today. Something to, I don't know, look for, take to heart, or not. Let's give a couple symbols for the collective watching. Mystic Star. That one says harmony in the home and great friendships. And on the bottom was Goddess. Whoops. Which is healing feminine energy. Yes. Yes. That is what it's about. Healing. Hope you have a wonderful day, and you remember that you are loved and you are loved.